I've got big news. Tell me about time. Now, where are we with power in 2025, 2026, and beyond? It's been a while since we've done a Power Universe update. I think my last one was at the start of the year. I actually made one during the 1 week break for raising Kanan, but I ended up binging it instead. I recorded some thoughts but felt there weren't any real updates, so I didn't want to waste your time. However, over the past couple of days, a lot of new developments have dropped around the world of power. We've got teaser scenes for Force Season 3 and Raising Kanan Season 5. We also have quotes from Jeffrey Hirsch talking about new power spin-offs and the expanding power universe. As they always say, power never ends. They've teased that slogan ever since the original show ended back in 2020, and they continue to do so. So, as I mentioned in my Power Universe update on January 1st, expect a big shift in the world of power as we enter a new era and a new phase. That's what this breakdown is all about. We'll first dive into the teaser for Force Season 3 and Raising Kanan Season 5. Then we'll move on to the CEO of Stars' quotes about what's next in the Power Universe. Finally, I'll share some general thoughts on what might be coming and when we can expect announcements. Let's get into why power will never end. Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Joseph Sikora here back in New York City to announce that the rumors are true. Power Book 4, Force is dropping this fall. Now, what we've confirmed is that Force Season 3 is coming. Joseph gave us the announcement not too long ago. Although the first images were released, this teaser gives us a better idea of what's to come. We've got Diamond and Tommy with an explosion in the background, which is exactly what Force promises: explosive action and great storytelling. One thing Gary Lennon has done really well is bringing Force back to the roots of power. We've got classic Tommy Egan in action. He's got his hood up in one of the scenes, and he says, "Never bet against me." And honestly, he's right. Never bet against Tommy Egan. Many have tried and failed. We also see Diamond holding Vic Flynn's face in water. Personally, I think it's more of a scare tactic. I doubt they'll kill off Vic just yet, and I don't think they'd spoil that in a teaser either. Power has become very clever and creative with their teasers and trailers. Take, for instance, the teaser for Episode 10 of Season 4 of Raising Kanan. It's something we need to keep in mind when breaking down these scenes. Vic Flynn might be on my death predictions list for Force Season 3. We'll have plenty of time this summer to dig into predictions and storylines, and I'm definitely looking forward to shifting my focus to Force Season 3 in the coming weeks. There's also a scene with Tommy and Maria where he says he's got big news. It's unclear why they included that specific scene, especially since one of the big plot points at the end of Season 2 was Maria being taken by Miguel. I still think we're in for a lot of surprises. As for Force, we know this is the final season, the last chapter of Tommy Egan's journey in Chicago. But it's not the end for Tommy Egan in the Power Universe. There's at least one more chapter to come, and we'll get to that soon. Tariq Street. Patrick could potentially play a role in that future. Now let's talk about Raising Kanan Season 5. It's been announced for 2026, but they haven't confirmed whether it's the final season. Personally, I think it will be, but I could be wrong. A sixth season might come as a surprise to us. Whether this will be the last is unknown at this time. That announcement will likely come with the teaser or trailer once we get closer to the release. We've seen a couple of scenes with Kanan and Jukebox, no other characters. That's probably a good thing. If they showed Marvin, Lou, Unique, or others, it might spoil the end of Season 4 by confirming their survival. I've already shared my death predictions, and I think most of the Thomases will make it to Season 5. I'm glad they kept it focused on Kanan and Jukebox for now. In the teaser, Kanan looks menacing. He's shaking hands at a diner with his crew. Jukebox is shown in tears. It's been a while since we've seen that vulnerable side of her. Over the seasons, especially Season 4, she's changed a lot. Her first kill marked a shift in her demeanor. But clearly, something is going to break her again in Season 5. Now let's talk about Jeffrey Hirsch's recent comments on the future of Power. He's been doing interviews and was asked about future spin-offs. His exact quote, "Power is a great universe. We've kind of created this concept that the Power universe never ends, and it will never end. The original Power show has produced so many stories. We've got Raising Kanan on the air, Force is coming back, we just ended Ghost, and we've announced another spin-off called Origins, which is the origin story of the original Power. That's exciting because you start to learn the backstory of the original cast, how they got into the game, how Kanan went to jail, and why. You'll see the original cast at a younger age, developing into what you saw in Power. It's something we've wanted to do for a long time. We also have another exciting, unannounced spin-off coming soon. There are at least 2 more stories in the works, possibly more. The franchise will continue to grow. Lionsgate and Starz are committed to making each story unique, but connected to the Power universe, keeping fans engaged with new stories rooted in the world they've grown to love. So that confirms Power Origins, focused on Ghost and Tommy's backstory. Sasha Penn is the showrunner, and he's known for paying attention to the small details that made Power great. The mention of how and why Kanan went to jail suggests we may see an older version of Ghost and Tommy already in the game. As for the other unannounced spin-off, I think it could center on Tommy or Tariq, or even both. We all saw the post-credit scene after Ghost Season 4. They're clearly setting something up with Tariq. Michael Rainey Jr. even posted a cryptic photo from Lionsgate HQ around the time of the cancellation news. So I do believe this new spin-off could involve Tommy and Tariq. I'd love a mob-focused Power spin-off, digging into Tommy's history with the Italians and his shared ties with Tariq through characters like Joe Proctor, Elisa Marie, and the Serbs. That's the spin-off I think is next, but unless Tariq crosses over in the finale, I doubt we'll hear anything official until Force Season 3 airs. Once Force ends and Tommy's story in Chicago wraps up, I think that's when we'll get more announcements. It could be next year. Hirsch also mentioned 2 more spin-offs beyond that, and possibly more. The Power universe is still just beginning. They can tap into so many plot points, conversations, or even a single line from the original show and build something new, a backstory, a prequel, or a new series. We've seen what they did with Mecha in Ghost. He was the one who snitched on Felipe Lobos, which forced Lobos to push more product on Ghost and Tommy in the original Power. That triggered the Eastern District Task Force. Mecha was a missed opportunity, in my opinion. I'd love to see more about Julio too. He had connections in Miami and was mentioned in Force a few times. He's a fan favorite. I once made a video about a Julio spin-off, but wasn't happy with it and shelved it. I might revisit that this summer. I also raised the idea of doing short-form spin-offs, individual episodes focusing on backstories of certain characters rather than full series. Some characters only require a few episodes, not multiple seasons. We also know Influence, the spin-off centered on Rashad Tate, was once in development but eventually cancelled. It had a political angle, his rise in politics. I think many fans have warmed to that idea over time. Larenz Tate is a great actor and could carry a show.